How to be seen by clients. Once users visit LawZapo, they begin to search for lawyers or a specific legal services. Only once you create minimum to case catalogs, your profile will be visible to users.
You can go ahead and create a case catalog. I'll just explain why creating case catalogs is very important, because if you can see in the way a client will be able to find you is only when your cases are your services are listed. So case catalog is nothing but just services that you provide. So depending on what kind of services you provide, so if this is like for cruelty based divorce petition, so to be very specific with what exactly is the service that you want to provide. Annulment of marriage, very specific. Fast track divorce filing, say child custody visitation rights. It's only one service. So every service that you want to provide, you need to mention or create a case catalog for that. Okay. So like this is for gifting property to legal hires. Okay, so this is how we go ahead and create a case catalog. So the way to do it is you go to manage services and create a case catalog here. So this is the page you'll reach on. Now just to make it simpler, I have added some dummy data. I'm just gonna create it here. So you choose a title for it. So that has to be very specific. Say I'm just saying comprehensive guidance on POA matters. So this is just like a consultation that you will provide. Then choose a category. I'm just creating, choosing anything. Choose country, India, and you provide the zip code from where you're providing the service. So suppose if this will be basically your location. And then you create a description. So if you see any of the services that are listed, they have a very detailed description. Ensure the zip code is correct. So you add a description here, which should be a nice long description. Use bold, use these, use bullets, like whatever you want to provide. Second, and then whatever. Use the bullets. Make use of these things which help in highlighting or explaining the service description. I'm just gonna so the description the description below should be like 160 characters, so make it nice and long enough. I'm just creating a dummy data here, and then you save this and then you go to the next page. This should be as so if you see, let's let's wait for this to open. So in the meantime, yeah, so if you see, this has got so this is where basic, standard and premium. So this is where your words will appear. So when we go and you add basic here, you add standard here, premium. Okay, and then you add a description. So if you see here, this is the description, basic child custody. So I'm just going to, then for standard, this is filing. So basically this is consultation that I'm providing under the basic. Under standard, I will do a filing the petition. Then this lawyer under premium service will do full support for this case. So we'll do what will and then details are there, court representation, evidence preparation, mediation support, everything will be done in this price. And then so this is how the basic, standard and premium services go. Now let's just go ahead and create for basic. So I'm just gonna standard and this is premium, right? So and then the price, say this is for 2999, this is for 4999, and this is for 12,999. Okay. Delivery time, say 2 days, say this is 3 days, and say this is 1 month. Featured package means when the user clicks on it, where should the when the user visits your page, should it be on standard? Should the tab be ready on always be on premium, standard or basic? And then the user can of course shuffle between the three. But in the beginning, when the user visits the page, where should the tab be? So if suppose the tab should be on standard, then you select standard over here. Okay, or basic, whatever you want. Choose a currency if you're going to be providing it in USD or GBP. For Indians, it is INR. And service. So you need to create a service. So basically, this is for the first. This is for the basic. This is for the standard, and this is for the premium. So the first, you need to create a service. So this is for basic and for standard and premium. So for basic, say your I'll just show where it appears. So this is under basic, these are the services. So I'm just copying this so you understand. So this will go here, then your second service details will go here, and then you add more, and your third detail of the under the basic will go here. Then for standard, we go to standard, so whatever this drafting is will go here, and assuming this is standard and this is say premium, S1. Okay, I'm just S2 premium, whatever is premium. Okay, and then add on. So suppose if you want to also add a consultation, so you can add say consultation meeting, you want to add a meeting. So the clients, when they're selecting a service, they can also just select an add-on to it. So if you want to say urgent meeting, for urgent meeting you want to add a price say 2,500, just say urgent meeting by in office in wherever, car within 1 hour of booking. Suppose you want to charge a much higher price, say you want to charge like 5,500. Okay, and the currency will be the same as the currency that you've chosen above. So you want to add this as an add-on. So if a client wants to book a consultation for whatever the services along with an urgent meeting, they'll be able to add this at okay, this is appearing USD, but it should ideally be INR. So I don't worry, the currency INR will be chosen here. This is just some error appearing as of now. And then you choose a gallery, you choose an image. So how to create an image, the guidelines I mentioned. We'll add a link over here to see what guidelines, or if you want to upload a video. So images are only allowed as of now. Videos we are not approving videos at the moment. So once you add a image, then you can save. So image should be like this, like. So you can create an image. We'll just share all the details. So all the details are actually there in the guidelines, which was on the first page. So we'll just as of now just proceed. So you need to add an image, and then FAQs. So if you see this service, there is so okay, this is a description, and then there are FAQs. So there's FAQs about the child custody matter that are there. So you can add whatever FAQs that you think the clients typically ask. So say how is whatever, and then add the answer to it. Response, whatever is the response you add over here. Okay, and then you can add more. When will I receive a call? Within whatever do you think the clients typically want to know, within 1 hour. So whatever you want to add, you can keep adding as many services that you want, and then you can submit the task. Once you submit the task, it again comes to us for approval, and only once we approve it, then you can go ahead, and only then these get these are able to be shown in the search results for clients to view and then book your services.